Yo, what's going up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about 4 farms that you need to be taking advantage of for the bonus boss loot event happening this week. Now, of course, everyone wants to get their hands on a Monarch, a Plague Bear, a Backburner, but there are some farms out there right now that you should be paying attention to. I'm going to tell you exactly which 4 farms you need to know right up front at the beginning of this video, and then after that, I'll break them all down, telling you exactly why you should farm for these items, and also give you the locations for all of these farms as well. Now, real quick, before we get into the video, if you could drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Borderlands 3 videos, that would help me out, and it's free, and I would really appreciate it. Also, come watch me stream live on twitch.tv/thickfillet_. I'm also doing a sponsored live stream on the official Borderlands channel tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. I'd appreciate it if you could stop by and give me a watch. Now, the bonus boss loot event is basically 100% dedicated drop rates for the entire week. Now, how it pretty much works is, let's say a boss like Kilovolt, he has 2 drops in his loot pool. He has the Monarch and he has the 9 volt. You basically have a 100% chance to at least get one of these. With that being said though, this is an insanely good event for loot farming right now, obviously. Also, I will be linking the loot spreadsheet in the pinned comment down below the video so you can find any dedicated drop you're looking for and farm it. And every single dedicated drop on the list has a 100% chance, once again, to draw from the pool and not necessarily each item itself. Now, getting straight into the 4 things that you need to farm for this event. At number 4, we have DLC weapons who have small loot pools. At number 3, we have artifacts and class mods. At number 2, we've got the Proving Grounds and even some Circle of Slaughters. And number 1 is actually the Stinger Shield from Anathema. Now, DLC weapons all have small loot pools, and these are some of the weapons you should be going after first, because you'll be able to get these very, very quickly. Now, what I mean by this is a weapon like the Light Show comes from an enemy named Lassodactyl, and this is the only item in Lassodactyl's loot pool. Meaning that Lassodactyl will drop this weapon every single time while this event is active. This is literally an insane farm for this weapon. You can find the exact anointment you were looking for so quickly, and the same goes for the Beacon, the Gargoyle, the Root, the Flipper, Clairvoyance, the Nukem, and whatever else you might be looking for in the different DLCs. Since these are the only pieces of loot that can drop from these bosses, and loot drops are 100%, that means, like I said, you will be getting this exact loot drop you're looking for every single time, which will make it so much easier to find the exact anointment or element or parts you're looking for. Now, at number 3, I actually wrote down class mods and artifacts. Now, class mods and artifacts can normally be pretty hard to farm for, especially looking for some of those different god rolls, but since this event is happening, right now is the perfect time to go for these god rolls, especially a god rolled Victory Rush or even some of the Mayhem 4 class mods in the Proving Grounds. You should at least spend a little bit of time this week going for artifacts and class mods because you will not regret it. Once you get that perfect Icebreaker or Snowdrift Victory Rush you've always been looking for, and keep in mind that Azalea the Witch on Eden 6 is the new dedicated drop for the Victory Rush class mod. She is a kill that takes about 9 seconds, and you can save quit and get back into it almost immediately. Speaking of Proving Grounds, that is number 2 on the list. Now, 2 of the Proving Grounds actually have the Antifreeze class mod for Zane and the Rack Pack for Flak. The Proving Grounds can be really annoying to farm since the boss has like basically normal dedicated drop rates compared to any other boss in the game, but you have to spend at least 5 minutes per Proving Ground getting to that boss. Speaking of Proving Grounds, let's talk about the Circle of Slaughters. These are much longer events that you have to spend a lot of time getting to the bosses at the end, just for those bosses to have normal dedicated drop rates. Well, luckily, with this event, 100% drop rates, these activities probably will feel pretty worth it, especially if you can find yourself a God-rolled Antifreeze, a God-rolled Rack Pack, anything else behind these Proving Grounds or Circle of Slaughters you're looking for, now is the time. And that brings us all the way to number 1 on this list, one of the most powerful items in the game right now, the Stinger Shield. Now, the Stinger Shield can only be farmed from Anathema, basically the mini boss in the Guardian takedown. Now, you may or may not have seen some Stinger builds floating around, and I've actually posted a Flak and a Zane one, so be sure to go check those out. I'll probably put them in the description or something. Basically, the Stinger Shield creates melee Novas, and since melee skills in Mayhem, it is one of the only Nova shields that can do actual damage right now. On top of that, you can combine this with melee artifacts. We've got the White Elephant, we've got the Static Charge, and even the Unleash the Dragon is killing everything with fire dots right now. Things can start to get pretty crazy once you start combining some of these items together, and with Anathema being in the middle of the Guardian takedown, killing one full set of crystals and mobbing all the way to Anathema, and then killing Anathema itself, and then you can save quit from there. It's a pretty long farm, so you definitely want to go for the Stinger Shield right now while you have the opportunity. Now, one other thing I want to mention is you can actually just do the Guardian takedown on Mayhem 8. Mayhem 8 guarantees that you will get anointments, and since shields do not have melee or Mayhem scaling, it's pretty much the best time to look for the Stinger Shield, especially with the action skill start anointment. And you actually want to farm up a couple different elements if you can, and once you have those, you'll be good to go. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video today. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for more Borderlands 3 videos. Like I said, it is completely free to do that, and it will help me out tremendously. Even share this with your friends if you can. Make sure to come check me out today and tomorrow. I'll be streaming today on my Twitch channel. Tomorrow I will be live on the official Borderlands channel for a sponsored stream starting at 12 p.m. Eastern. That is it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.